Hi everyone, my name's Nelson, a final year journalism studies student at the University of Sheffield, and last week I went on a great week of work experience at the video production company Deadline Digital in Barnsley, and I'd like to talk to you all a bit about my experience and what I gained from the placement. So essentially I had a brilliant week and I had the opportunity to develop so many of my video journalism and video production skills. So the first half of the week was kind of divided into the filming, shooting side of the week. So I went out on a couple of shoots with the team to Barnsley and Wakefield regarding a video for Barnsley Council and also a video for one of the NHS trusts regarding a children's alliance, and it was a great opportunity for me to develop my kind of shot making, and I really kind of learnt a lot about being really creative with my filming and camera work, so that was a great opportunity, and also to use lots of different cameras. So I even got to use a gimbal, for example, which is quite a different camera, and yeah, it was a bit tricky kind of using it, but I grew to use it and I got better at it, and that's what these work experience placements provide. It's the opportunity to develop those new skills, and I felt like I really threw myself into as much as possible. My favourite moment was probably on the Tuesday when I went on two kind of shoots. So the first one was in Barnsley, in a film for Barnsley Council, and I did some interviewing with some people who worked at this business called Premier Foods, and I went behind the scenes at the Mr. Kipling factory, which was just really good. So I got lots of different shots there, and I really felt like almost like Greg Wallace inside the factory, so that was really, really fun. And then in the afternoon I did lots and lots of interviewing with NHS workers, and it was proper kind of TV, video, journalism interview setup. So there were proper lights, two cameras, and again that's what I really gained from the experience, because lighting was something I've not necessarily had a huge amount of experience with, so that was really good to have a bit more practice kind of using lights and seeing how they work in interviews. And then beyond that, the two camera setup, you've got one kind of camera which is focused on almost like a body shot, and then next one which is kind of like a shoulder shot, to really focus in on the interviewee, and then you kind of alternate between those as part of multi-camera editing. So that kind of leads me on nicely to the sort of second half of my week, which was in the office, the Deadline Digital office in Barnsley, and this was a fantastic opportunity for me to really enhance all aspects of my video editing and production skills. So I got to use the software Final Cut Pro, which is a different kind of editing software because I've mostly used Adobe Premiere Pro up to now, but that was really, really good. And after overcoming a few little difficulties getting used to the software, it was just amazing, and my editing came on so much from building sequences and then using the different camera angles, and then applying music and obviously the graphics, and really tailoring it to what Barnsley Council wanted. That's what I gained from the experience as well, because Deadline Digital, they produce lots of videos for largely public sector organisations, and I guess unlike journalism in that way, they're tailoring the content, the video content they provide for these organisations. So ultimately, you need to convey the message that these organisations want to transmit. So that was another useful thing I gained from the experience. And overall, it was fantastic. I really threw myself into as much as possible. I thought, I liaised with the team, with the clients. Obviously I stepped up to do the interviewing, the editing side was brilliant, and then just the process of going to and back from Barnsley was good as well. Getting on the train, another kind of step up in responsibility. So I think you've just got to take advantage of all these work experience opportunities at the University of Sheffield during your journalism degree, and to build your skills. And I felt like I learned so much over the course of the placement, and it sets me up nicely for kind of my upcoming placements, and also the final months of my time here at university, where I'm going to be producing my own TV kind of documentary. So a lot of the skills and things I've learned, I'll be able to carry forward over the coming weeks and months. But I hope this has helped you a little bit. Having a bit of insight into my kind of work experience opportunity at Deadline Digital. I'm really, really grateful to the team for helping me out, and all the best with your upcoming placements as well.